We'll start with the sous vide pears and sorbet. You'll need 150 grams of Vermont maple syrup, 4 Bosc pears, 6 Bartlett pears, some star anise, 150 grams of water, 150 grams of sugar. We'll give the Bosc pears a flatter shape to aid in both visual appearance and even cooking while they're in the water bath. Remove 2 sides and carefully peel the skin away. Once peeled, use a small circle cutter to remove the seeds in the center. Pull the top edges of the bag back so the material stays clean and will seal easily. Carefully arrange the pears in the bag, making sure that they will lay flat and won't stack on top of each other. Pour in roughly 150 grams of maple syrup and bring it to the vacuum chamber sealer. Lay the bag down flat with the opening over the sealing bar. With the machine turned on, decide how strong a vacuum you'd like to pull and hit start. Keep in mind that liquids will boil at a very low temperature when under vacuum, so if you're pulling a high vacuum, the food will need to be extremely cold to keep the liquid from boiling inside the bag, which can have a negative effect on its texture. Once sealed, place the pears and maple syrup in a circulating 80°C water bath for 45 minutes. Once done, remove and immediately chill them in an ice bath. For the sorbet, start by making a simple syrup in the Hot Mix Pro. 150 grams of water and 150 grams of sugar. Pour into the mixing pitcher, then cook at 100°C for a couple minutes. While that cooks, roughly chop the pears and place them in the pacotizing beaker. Making sorbet this way with a pacojet is incredibly easy. Just pack the beaker with pieces of pear, and then once your simple syrup is ready, pour it over until you just cover the pears. To add some dimension to our sorbet, we're going to smoke it with anise seed. Lightly crush the anise seeds in a mortar and pestle, then add them to the combustion chamber of the smoking gun. With the fan running, carefully burn the crushed anise to create smoke. We use plastic wrap to capture all the smoke inside the beaker so it better adheres to the sorbet surface. After 30 seconds of smoking, place the beaker in a blast freezer for 2.5 hours or in a regular freezer for 24 hours. To pacotize the sorbet after it's frozen through, attach the pacotizing blade first, then take the sorbet beaker and holding beaker and screw them onto the pacojet. Just press start to pacotize the whole beaker, which is important because our smoke flavor is concentrated on the top and we need to distribute it through the entire sorbet. Once it's complete, release the pressure valve and remove the beaker. For an even smoother sorbet, you can refreeze and pacotize one more time. Once complete, just store in the freezer. The pear chips are very simple to prepare and can be done a day or two in advance. Simply slice them thin with a knife or on a mandolin, and then brush them evenly with simple syrup. Once you have both sides coated, transfer them to a sheet tray and let them dry in a 150°F oven for 1 day. Using the Hot Mix Pro with a mixing paddle, add 15 grams cocoa powder, 65 grams hazelnut flour, 55 grams AP flour, 65 grams sugar, 50 grams butter, and 1 pinch of salt. Mix everything on speed 2. Then, once fully homogenized, spread the entire mixture onto a sheet tray and bake for 8 minutes in a 360°F oven. Plating is simply a matter of combining all of the components. We've added some chocolate, whole star anise, and gold leaf for presentation.